Welcome back to Good Energy. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you enjoyed the first half of my American tennis player list. Of course, we're only focusing on the WTA side of things. Number 10 was Alicia Parks. An amazing serve. She is very athletic, a great two-way player. She can play on the baseline. She can come forward towards the net. Very versatile player, and I think sky's the limit for her this year. Number 9, former junior ranked number 1, Claire Liu. She broke records at the age of 14. She's a slam champion on the junior singles and doubles side. Her future is bright. Shelby Rogers, since switching coaches, she's climbing the rankings. Her fundamentals are improving. I think she's got an amazing backhand. I think she is game. Any Grand Slam, she can make it to the round of 16. Watch out. Bernarda Pera, crafty lefty. She's got one of the best left forehands on the tour. Two-time champion. Watch out. And former junior slampion, Amanda Anisimova. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. She's got the skills to pay the bills. A great serve and volley. She's strong, athletic. If she can stay focused, she can climb this list even higher. Let's get on to number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations on the wedding. That's right, number 5 on this list is a married woman, Sloane Stephens. Sloane Stephens was America's sweetheart for several years, in case you guys do not remember. Now, she didn't have this amazing junior career, and she states in her own words, because she wasn't that great as a junior, she really didn't have a lot of pressure on her as a professional. Now, listen, guys, right around 2016, she got injured, and she came back on tour 2017. She was literally ranked like 2000 on tour. She had no chance of winning a slam. No one gave her a chance. However, she hit 95 North, hit the highway, cruise control, and she went right into the US Open, guns blazing. The previous tournament at Cincinnati, she made it to the semifinals where she lost to Simona Halep in a blowout fashion. However, she got hot at the US Open. She took out Vinci in the first round. She beat Kabova in the second round. Ashley Barty she beat in the third round, 6-2, 6-4. She dominated Ashley Barty. She beat Julia Georges in the round of 16, Steva Sosa in the round of the quarterfinal. And remember, guys, Steva Sosa, I posted a throwback picture against her taking out Caroline Garcia. So take a look at that at the community page. Venus Williams, she would face in the semifinals. Now, if you did not watch this match, Venus Williams just needed to hold serve in the third set. Venus Williams would have made yet another US Open final, which Venus has always said she loves playing at the US Open the most. Venus Williams blew this match. She had it won. Sloane Stephens would break back in the third set and hold after breaking Venus to seal the deal. And that, listen, let me transition to Venus for a little bit. Venus Williams has had the worst Grand Slam losses, in my opinion. This was a match Venus Williams was dominating. She should have won this match and made the final, and she, without a doubt, would have won another slam. Take a look at the loss to Garbina Muguruza, where she was dominating in the slam final. Another slam Venus should have won. But listen, the thing about Venus Williams, she's so classy and elegant. After her defeats, she hugs her opponents, and she's just so graceful. I've never seen a top tier athlete like Venus Williams in defeat that's always so respectful for her opponent. So I think Venus Williams is a classy opponent. But back on to Sloane. Sloane would take out Venus Williams, and by the way, Venus Williams has never beat Sloane Stephens. Sloane Stephens owned the head-to-head 3-love. Unbelievable. But yeah, so Sloane would make the finals against her best friend, Madison Keys. That's right, they are best friends. And look, she would dominate Madison Keys in straight sets. She broke her literally 5 times. Unbelievable. 6-2, 6-love. Great performance from Sloane. And Sloane would be thrust into the social media spotlight. Just no one gave her any chance to win. Huge payday. Sponsors would follow. And Sloane's career would literally take off. 2018 would be probably one of Sloane's best seasons. She would start things off in Miami, making it to the final, taking out Ostapenko in straight sets. She would then make the French Open final going 3 sets with Simona Halep. Unbelievable. This is a match that Sloane Stephens had. Again, another tough match that Sloane Stephens gave away. She would make the Montreal final facing Simona Halep. Again, another match she would give away. And listen, guys, she did come back at the US Open, making it to the quarterfinals where Stevastova would finally get revenge. But listen, guys, Sloane Stephens had another amazing run. She beat Rodina in the first round, Kelly Nina in the second, Azarenka in the third, Mertens in the round of 16. Sloane would make the Masters in Sydney, Australia, where she would face Elina Svetlana. This might have been one of the most heartbreaking losses of her career. She had Elina Svetlana against a rope. She dominated the first set. Elina would come back and win the Masters Championship and the $3 million prize. This was very tough on Sloane. However, this was a time where they allowed coaching on the court. You could listen to the advice the coaches would give the players. I really hope the tour goes back to that for every tournament. It's great to see the insight the coaches have, the expertise they have. A lot of tennis back in these days, you could get the expertise from the coaches and really kind of see what the strategy and game plan was. But Sloane Stephens is number 5 on this list. Not only is she the only Grand Slam champion on this list, but I feel she's by far one of the most experienced on this list. She's changed her game, so her serve placement now, she's not really trying to blast a ton of aces. She's really trying to set off each rally, just being ahead and putting herself in the position to pick her shots. She plays a lot smarter, a lot more disciplined now. She takes her time, and to be honest with you, in form, in shape, Sloane Stephens can beat anyone on this list. She's number 5. Number 4 on this list, Danielle Collins. Let's be honest, she might even be my favorite player on this list. I think she's got, without a doubt, the best backhand on this list. Danielle Collins over the last 2 years has been, without a doubt, one of the most consistent Americans on tour. We saw her in 2021 go abroad to Palermo, beating Ruse for that championship. She came home to San Jose. She beat Kasatkina there. 37-win season. She followed it up immediately in 2022, making it to the Australian Open final. She took out Dolehide in the first round, Anna Konj in the second, Clara Tauson in the third, Elise Mertens in the round of 16, Cornet in the quarterfinal, Iga, big game Iga, in the semifinal. And look, she had a chance to beat Ashley Barty, taking the second set to a tie break. Danielle Collins was doing well to start off that match. She had an amazing second set, but 2-time collegiate champion, she's tough. She had to take the long road to get here. She had to get it out the mud. Danielle Collins is big time. She pays a lot of respect to Serena Williams with her catchphrase, "Come on." I just think she's aggressive. She's passionate. She plays with a lot of emotion. I love to see that kind of stuff. The outfits aren't bad as well. Danielle Collins, number 4 on this list. She could really, any day of the week, she can beat anyone on this list. Let's just be honest with you. She's a top tier type of talent, and she really earned her skills at the University of Virginia. Number 4, Danielle Collins. Number 3 on this list, Maddie Patty. That's right, Madison Keys. Listen, guys, she's got the best serve on this list, hands down. Best serve on this list, hands down. In terms of backhand, I'd probably say it's a close second. I would definitely give Danielle Collins the upper hand with the best backhand overall. Now, Alicia Parks, yes, her serve has been amazing, but in terms of body of work, without a doubt, Madison Keys has the proven best serve on this list. Now, the reality here is, going back the last 10 years, Madison Keys has been one of the best performing Americans overall. She literally has spent nearly a decade ranked inside the top 10. She is big time. Now, 2020, 2021, those were horrible years. Yes, she had a ton of injuries. However, she showed you last year that she, when healthy, is still one of the best Americans on tour. She's the only American right now that has at least 3 wins, undefeated on the season. Yes, dominating the United Cup. Madison Keys, in my opinion, if she's healthy, she's got a chance to win several championships this year. She's just too powerful. Her ground strokes are very powerful. She can baseline with the best of them. I just think that her baselining game is top notch. However, I do feel she can work on her vertical movement. I think that's where she struggles against opponents that are great two-way players. But however, she's got the power to blast anyone off of the court. Madison Keys has had a pretty good career, let's be honest with you. She's made the quarterfinals of at least every Grand Slam. She is missing the one thing that would solidify her career, and that's being a slam champion. But the reality here is there is a ton of greats that never win a slam. Madison Keys, however, has made a Grand Slam final, of course losing in 2017 to Sloane Stephens, the winner there. But Madison Keys is number 3 on this list. She's the most consistent. She's got the best serve out of all Americans. Alicia Parks is a close second, but stay tuned for number 2. Number 2 on this list is a bona fide superstar, Coco Gauff. Coco could easily be number 1 on this list. Have you ever been to a WTA main tour match? There are not many players on tour that can get the entire crowd running from the stands for a picture and autograph. Coco Gauff is one of those players. She is a superstar. She is big time. She's got 8 championships already, 6 on the double side, 2 on the single side. She is the youngest main tour title holder since 2004 at the age of 15. That's right, she won the prize. Coco Gauff made the WTA finals at only 18. She is just a Grand Slam away from being the best player in the game. Well, she got so close. Last year at the French Open, she made it to the finals. She's a great clay player. Don't forget about what she did as a junior at the French Open. Coco Gauff is a former junior slam champion at the French Open. She beat Iga Swiatek's former best friend, Kat McNally. After she beat Kat McNally for the championship, Kat McNally became her bestie. I know it gets a little confusing. Coco Gauff's a former junior world ranked number 1. She even won the US Open in doubles with Kat McNally. Coco Gauff's a great two-way player. She has one of the fastest serves on tour. She has one of the best serves on tour. She has one of the best backhands on tour. She's one of the fastest players on tour. She's got one of the best closeouts on tour. She does 90% of all things very, very well. Coco Gauff, in my opinion, is one of the best two-way players on tour. She can charge the net, finish you. She can hit a drop shot from the baseline. Coco Gauff is very, very skilled, highly, highly talented. I think she might even win a slam this year. She might even win the Australian Open. Listen, guys, Coco Gauff is very, very good. She is only 18 years old. She is going to get better and better. She could easily have been number 1 on this list. However, I do think her forehand lets her down sometimes at the worst possible moments. Once she improves her mental toughness, works on her forehand a little bit more, which I've been seeing her do on the off season, I think Coco Gauff will dominate the tour. Stay tuned. Alright guys, number 1 on this list, my top American tennis player right now is Jessica Pegula. Big game Jessie P, that's correct guys. She's got over 120 wins the last 3 seasons. She's been the most consistent American over the last couple seasons. She is a guaranteed lock to make it to the quarterfinals of any WTA 1000 event. That says a lot. That shows her consistency. Now, if we were talking about age and accolades, then yes, Coco Gauff should be number 1 on this list. I'm aware that Coco Gauff has accomplished everything Jessica Pegula has. Yes, in 2 years, Coco's done a lot more than Jessica Pegula has done over the entire course of her career. I'm aware of that. Now, if this list was based on age and accolades, then Coco Gauff would be number 1. Coco's got 6 doubles championships. They both have 2 singles championships. Coco is dominating. She's the future of tennis, as I stated numerous times. However, this list is based on the best American tennis player right now, and that would have to be Jessica Pegula. Jessica Pegula has literally, she's a walking quarterfinalist. She's made the quarterfinals at the Australian Open twice. Doha, Dubai, Rome, Berlin, Montreal, Indian Wells, Toronto, Cincy, Madrid, Miami, the US Open, and she won Mexico. She is very consistent, and she's been the most consistent American tennis player. That's why she's number one on this list. I would love to see her get a Grand Slam very soon, and I think she's knocking on the door. She really is knocking on the door. Had a chance to meet her, interact with her. I was starstruck. I haven't been starstruck meeting too many people. I've met, tons of entertainers, athletes, celebrities over the years, just being in business. But the reality here is Jessica Pegula, she's a superstar. She's a big time. Look, hashtag Bills Mafia. She's finally coming into form, and we're seeing a lot of the older players mature at the proper time. And look, just like fine wine, she is aging at the perfect time. And just like Coco, look, I think Pegula has a great chance to win the Australian Open. The Americans had a horrible showing at the WTA Finals in Fort Worth. What does that mean? That means this year they're going to have an amazing year. Jessica Pegula, my number one ranked American tennis player right now. She's a walking quarterfinal. The last 2 years, she gets the job done. She can go deep in any draw. And I expect the same at the Australian Open this year. That's my list, guys. 10-1. Tell me who you like, who do you not like. Stay tuned for more tennis coverage. This is good energy. Hope everyone's having a happy new year so far. See you soon.